everyone. By request, we're doing a Sonic Rivals 1 and 2 demonstration here, and again, this might not make it into this release. I could make it into the next release, and I don't have much time to do this video. It's going to be a one-off here, and it's going to be quick as can be to showcase both of these games, where we can essentially get them to with a little bit of work, and hopefully it'll be the next release. So check it out for yourself here. The game has had prominent issues, even like on my Android and such as slowdowns, freezes, lags, and extreme brightness factor, which you're going to more prominently see in the Sonic Rivals 2 demonstration. But check it out for yourself here. I mean, pretty cool game. I have this on the real PSP. Always been a fun game to play. But it's also one of the most difficult games to run on a mini classics for a good reason. It's very CPU intensive. So don't expect a miracle anytime soon with this. But again, I'm going to try to work on getting this playable for you guys and gals. And maybe not this release, but the next release, because I don't want to make you guys and gals wait on a PlayStation 1 and other such fun stuff that is already done for now. But we're going to do a little bit of a demonstration of both Sonic Rivals 1 and Sonic Rivals 2. Then we did the loop-de-loop. Damn badass there. Never gets old here. Oh, very cool game. I always love playing this on the original hardware. See if I can remember this jump perimeter. Oh, just made that. Oh, you're going down, dude. Oh, yeah. We want to be ahead of this dude. Oh, no. It's always hard to stay ahead of him. And I missed that little boost there. Oh, look at him. Knuckles, come on. And Sonic vs. Knuckles is probably my favorite of the bunch of the subset of original games. Always a constant battle here. Yeah, awesome two-player mode activate game as well with the battle challenge mode. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're going to catch up. We got to get ahead of him at least. Come on. Oh, stay ahead of this beast. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to win, though, because I want to be able to... He just got ahead of me again. But we're going to go on to Sonic Rivals 2, because I want to be able to showcase both of these in action before I go to work. Here we go, Sonic Rivals 2, here we come. Okay, Sonic Rivals 2 for the win here. Hopefully this runs pretty decent here. Let's see it right now. Again, it has prominent issues with slowdown, freezes, lags, and of course the brightness factor, which is a prominent issue on Android, PC, as well as on the mini classics. Check it out for yourself here. It also has a cool soundtrack similar to Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 with the real-life songs. Let's check this out, try to get a little bit in here, like a minute or two. Like I said, I'm doing this on a spur of the moment, right before I went to work, because enough people have asked me to try to do this. Yes, it almost sounds like the guy who does the Pokemon theme, that style of music. Oh yeah. Still fun the gameplay, but it needs a little bit of work to get more appropriate here. But liking the soundtrack there, you can see this brightness factor is a tremendous issue. Definitely detracts from the game. Maybe if we had Cillian White doing the voice characterization of the character, just like we wanted to have him in the more recent Sonic the Hedgehog live-action movie, should we say animated live-action mix-up movie like Roger Rabbit and such, that would have been pretty damn cool. But having anybody else other than Cillian White is the equivalent of having the original design for Sonic the Hedgehog. We need the real Cillian White again. Will you please stand up? And I call him Cillian White. I will never call him Merkel, just like I'll never call Paul Rubens Pee Wee Herman. They need a little bit more respect to that. I failed. Let's try this again. Bam! Okay. And I still think it's cool that we almost had Sonic the Hedgehog 3 with a Michael Jackson soundtrack. It just never went to full fruition. But there's a beta version of it with part of the soundtrack, which would have been pretty damn cool if they would have finished it. But again, we have Sonic Rivals 1 and 2. I just wanted to show a demonstration of both of these running, just so you get a gist of what we're working with there. Again, it's going to take considerable more work. Hopefully we can get it running as well as some of the other games that I've been showcasing in recent videos, such as Outrun. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there's more to come. Off to work now. Okay, we have a few minutes left, so I'm going to showcase another game or two. Let's go to a more obscure game that you might not have ever heard of. I have a perfect one in mind. And we all know about our Lumens, and of course stuff like God of War, but you probably don't know about Kazoo Ryuhei Gunhound X. Let's check it out right now, and if you like stuff like Assault Suit Lanos, aka Target Earth is of course on the Mega Drive, Assault Suit Lanos is on the PlayStation, Saturn, etc. systems, and then of course we have Doom Troopers, another game that's similarly minded on Super Nintendo. You can even play like Contra Shattered Soldier on PS2, and last but not least stuff like Gun Force and Turrican. Gun Force is a series made by Irem, fun run-and-gun games. If you're playing a Japan game, you need to push the circle button to move forward and the X button to move back, so remember that. And on the USA games, you'd actually push X to move forward and circle to move back. So you might wonder why you keep going back and forth, because the regions have them swapped, kind of like we have the RetroArch forward and back swap too on the various mini classics. And one of the jumps of the game that your main character protagonist uses reminds me of the jump that Yoshi uses in Yoshi's Island. We hold down the button after you jump and you floaty. You'll see what I'm talking about. And the voice actors right here kind of remind me way back the animated series I used to watch as a kid. G-Force, aka Battle of the Planets, aka Gatchaman. That's the 3 different names the series was known as. They've actually brought back Gatchaman as an OVA, as well as a video game on PS3, so I've actually had fun with all of them. But we're going to try to get through here. And this would have been great if this is like a RoboCop licensed game, but it's still worse. It's this style of game. With Gunhound X for the win here. I'm really not sure offhand if there are other games in the series. I need to double check. But this one right here is pretty damn fantastic. You can actually dash with the circle button as well if you want to move forward. And you can die pretty quick in this game. Once you're done, you got to go back quite a bit. You do have checkpoints though. You can do a punch move too if you so choose to if somebody's using the shield. Okay. These kind of remind me of like the Space Invaders in Battletoads 3rd stage. Remember the doing the bicycles and then move up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, over and over again? It was like second nature after a while. You're going to need this Yoshi jump very, very soon here when you get to the missile launcher boss. You'll see what I'm talking right there. You want to watch out for these missile launchers. There we go. Hold down that jump button, time these missiles, make sure you don't get hit by them. There we go. Yeah, just let the missiles drop and jump right over them with the Yoshi jump. You can take it out in like 3 hits if you miss them. There we go, we took it out. And you'll probably lose a life there the first time you try because it's not so easy. Then we can do our dash move. And we have a few more games to showcase, but we'll at least try to get to the near end of the stage. And you can do the strafe, and once you hold the button in the direction you want, you guys should do a cool strafe. Definitely digging this game, and you can see there's not even a hint of slowdown. This is running pretty damn awesome. Oh yeah. Oh no, what are we gonna do with this guy? We got like a 209 going on here. We'll get him from behind. He won't have time to turn around on us. It worked to our favor there. But really, really cool game. And again, if you like, if you want to go back to earlier games like this, try Target Earth on Mega Drive as a starter. It was a great game. They did a Target Earth reboot on, I believe, PS4 as well. I do have the Assault 2 Lanos on there. It's a pretty fun game. Oh, look at this. That was great. Okay, we're going to move on to another game. I'll let you figure out how to pass that yourself. But let's go to one more game here. What else do we have that's obscure? Going down the list. We'll go to another shmup here. Way, way, way down the list. I could have probably done it in reverse. But we'll do Strike, which is Tsubasa. We'll do that right now. And we'll run it with the same PPSS PP Extreme Core. And I'm loving all these shmups that are lesser known, obscure games. And of course, none of these were released in the United States whatsoever. So you gotta really go to the Japan catalog to play these. Just like with Sega Master System, and even Game Gear, TurboGrafx 16, TurboGrafx CD, there's roughly 66% more games in other regions than there are in the United States. And part of this is because these are not really games that would typically be popular amongst the USA crowd, such as fighting games and actioner games, like, of course, John Madden Football, etc. But the other thing is that when I was growing up as a kid, I didn't really see many of these systems in stores because Nintendo kind of did strong-arm tactics where they told the stores if they carried Sega and TurboGrafx merchandise, they would limit the stock of games like Mario 2, and obviously they want to have these good Christmas draw-ins for Black Friday and such. But a great, great game. Almost reminds me of something like a virtual Sword Art Online shmup here. You can do strafing with this as well. You can use the circle button, and once you hold down the attack button, it'll do a strafing. You also have an alternate one where it just moves around no matter what direction. A very, very interesting game, and I mean, it's not going to stand up to like Ikaruga Radiant Silver Gun, but if you want a pretty cool, well-made shmup to check out with great music and everything, check this one out. It has some cool boss battles and such. But I'm going to show you another really, really cool collection next that really blows my mind, and it's actually comprised of games on TurboGrafx CD, and they were ported over to PSP. And still has some great 3DS stuff going on here. You can see some great parallax scrolling in the background there. Okay, we got murder horns going on here. But again, Strike, Force Witches, Tsubasa, not so bad at all. Pretty cool game. And like, I love the scrolling parallax stuff going on here. We're gonna have to try the other collection next. I mean, we'll see, maybe 1 or 2 more games real quick. Okay, we can skip right past the cutscenes. Here we have a little mini boss showing up there. This is the type of boss you'd expect like in the 4th stage of R-Type. Pretty damn awesome. I didn't think you'd think there'd be a boss this big showing up on screen, but yes, there is. Just like in R-Type, stage 4. Okay, and we're going to move on to a few more games because I really don't have much time left. And we got the Hellraiser cubes falling here. We want to get away from this. And also the cube horror movies are pretty awesome. Okay, let's see what else we have here real quick. Maybe one more shmup and then one more shmup collection. We're going to do this game. Should be right on the list here. I think I passed it already. Sengoku Kennen Sengoku Ace 3. I've showed the other one on Sega Saturn. The other one's on arcade like May Final Burn Alpha. But this is the third one. And it's on PSP. It's actually a pretty nice sized game if you get it down to, it's roughly 60 megabytes once you compress it with CSO format. Okay, let's check this out. And I love the Sengoku A series. I love, like I said, the arcade one, the first one in the arcade, the second one on Sega Saturn, and it should be on PlayStation 1 as well, but the Sega Saturn one runs pretty damn awesome. And this one's on PSP, so it's a nice collection of games here. Okay, it's got some pretty good scrolling too as well. It does like the flippy-flip, kind of like in R-Type Delta and R-Type Final where the entire stage flips upside down on you. It's pretty awesome. You see right here, look at that. That background scrolling is awesome. And I, for once, didn't push the attack button, which I normally do the special attack like in Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, etc., which is this button. I almost always push a button unintentionally because I gotta get used to the gist of the controls again. A really, really cool game, and I have to say my favorite of the bunch is Sengoku Ace 2, which is on Sega Saturn, but this one still plays pretty nicely, considering. I'm going to do one more shmup collection here, and then maybe a couple more other games in a future video. We should see the entire stage flip up on us. Again, a whole other series of games. I mean, I love my R-Types like Gradius, Panzer Dragoon, Darius games, but not as many people know about the Sengoku 8 series. This feels more like something that would be like an arcade, and it truly does feel arcade-like. Great music, great gameplay, and the scrolling backgrounds are awesome. We should have another special attack here. Bam, there we go. I really need to get used to this game again. It's been a while since I played this one. I played it several years ago on my PSP. But the scrolling definitely gives you a nice sensation of speed here. Look at that. That's the perfect time to use this. And not every game allows you to use your special attacks on a boss, but it looks like I didn't use it on this boss at all. Let's try it one more time here. Take the meter down, please. I did it a little bit too early. There we go. It worked that time. Because the boss was still basically propagating on the screen, so I couldn't really use it just yet. Do we have another special attack? Nope. But I should still be able to take out this boss, despite the hell of bullet fire. There we go. We can continue right here. And we can use our special attack again. Right there. Anytime you expire, you can use your special attack again. There we go. For the win, taking out the Uber Jason from Jason X. Now we're going to move on to one more game at least here. Let's go to PSP. What do we have here? We're going to do the, I got a perfect one. Genga Ajusama Densetsu Collection, which comprises of one really cool game from TurboGrafx CD. When I was referring to them 66% of games that never made it to the stateside in the United States, this is one of the games. I'm talking about Jenga Sapphire, which is on TurboGrafx CD, and it has a great, great prominent role in this PC Engine collection, aka TurboGrafx CD. And I'll show you this real quick. Again, we're going to move forward, and you can actually choose the games here. We have Galaxy Frolion, which is basically a point-and-click adventure-style game. We have some artwork here, and then we have Genga Sapphire, straight from TurboGrafx CD. Very, very difficult game, but it's also a damn awesome game, and I used to love playing this. Magic Engine emulator, Hugo emulator. These are emulators that actually played this game pretty damn decently once they got them fixed up. Okay? You kind of needed like the memory expansion, which came with the Turbo Duo later on. And you might have saw the BioSplash screen there for a split second to signify we are running TurboGrafx CD. Again, this is also a great two-player mode activate game, and I'm talking about my test top 10 shmups of all time. This is right up there. Look, it almost feels like Forgotten Worlds with that little artwork there. But again, I love stuff like Ikaruga, Radius Overgun, R-Type Final, Gradius 5, etc. This is definitely my top 10 as well. This game is way ahead of its time. And let's check this out. Very, very difficult game. I mean, we got music right out of 2092, and it's like 1995-esque game. Okay? And I'm probably going to get my butt whooped real quick here. Listen to this music. And I like to think of this game as almost like a pseudo... let's think of this as like an extension of Blade Runner. It's not truly Blade Runner, but it kind of reminds me just like of Blade Runner. Like Einhander on PlayStation 1 reminds me of Blade Runner. We need to power up without actually losing life here. These are one-hit kills like most shmups. It's very rare to play a shmup where you don't die in one hit. But yes, think of this as like a Einhander style gameplay, but overhead, vertically scrolling like the second stage of Light Force. Whereas when you play Einhander on PlayStation 1, it's entirely side-scrolling. That's a great Square Enix union there. And speaking of Blade Runner, I love the Blade Runner 2049 movie. Great movie. I mean, Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford, and they're passing the torch on Ryan Gosling. I kind of hope they have a sequel to it, but the director moved on to do the Doom reboot. He did Blade Runner 2049 as a directorial effort as well, and that was so fantastic. But I've been going back to like the earlier sci-fi efforts, which I'm talking about the year 2000 for, of course, Dune, and then Children of Dune from 2003. These were not bad productions for Sci-Fi Channel. They were like multi-million-dollar budgets in contrast to the stuff like Sharknado, which you'd expect to be kind of cheesy-weesy, like Cheese Whiz and such. But pretty awesome game. You definitely need a two-player mode to activate this hectic gameplay. There's not even a hint of slowdown. This is running so damn awesome. We should be getting to the boss battle here, and the creature in the boss battle reminds me of like one of the creatures in, spoiler alert, Stranger Things. Okay, let's do this real quick. Not this. This is kind of like a bionome of DNA or such. But the thing after this kind of reminds me of like a Stranger Things style boss. We can do our special attacks as well. There we go. Get our power-ups. But yes, Jinga Sapphire right up there in the top 10 shmups for me. Just one of the best games ever. And of course, we have Lords of Thunder and Gate of Thunder on TurboGrafx CD as well. And here we have a creature that looks like it's straight out of Stranger Things. Somebody must have played this game in the past. And we got some Assault Suit Leno style boss creatures here. And again, good luck trying to get to this game without losing out any life quick, because it's like bullet hell. Okay. I'm going to show you one more thing, because I really am limited on time here, but we're going to actually restart the game real quick. Quick menu restart. And this is going to be the final thing for this particular video. I'm going to show the introduction, which has a nice animated sequence. Rod's made like Sword Art Online for the final game here. And I'm just going to let it run and enjoy the really, really cool music. So let's start this out real quick. It's going to be the first one right here. You click it, and you got to go through roughly a 2-minute anime-style intro with great music. You'll hear for yourself here. Think of like Apple Pen or Sword Art Online, etc. But here we go. Listen to the music and enjoy, and hope you enjoy the video otherwise. Okay? And we're still going to move forward. Enjoy the music, and hope you have a great day, and the update will be out fairly soon.